Podcast. You won't find anything like it. And why is that? Because the Comfortably Poor Podcast keeps it 100.
Sorry, Adam's talking shit over the intro.
Let's go.
Everybody
This
does
cocksucker.
it. Everybody does it. Let's fucking go.
Hello.
Let's fucking go. Let's
We're
fucking
live.
Go.
We're live. Say hello to America. Stop talking
What up,
your shit,
America?
nigga. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking
Land
about,
of
man.
the free.
Land
and
of
the immigrants.
free.
America, somebody pass me a microphone.
I got two turntables and a microphone. Okay. Welcome to the Comfortably Poor. Let's try that again, huh? Welcome to the Comfortably Poor Podcast. Appreciate y'all hanging out with us. For those that aren't in Clubhouse and want to say something to us during the show, you can always give us a call, 844-997-0775. Talk to us about anything that we got going on during the show. We're about to do our 40 McNuggets. Shout out McDonald's in 10 minutes. It's our 10-minute challenge. Shoot us suggestions if you got anything that we should do moving forward. This is just going to be once a month because we don't want to turn into fat asses and we're not professional eaters. It's just, why the fuck not? Let's try doing something and do something for the fans. So let us know. Hit us up at CPPod 100 on social media, across all social media platforms. Let us know what we should do next. We've thought about wings, thought about hot dogs, thought about eating a whole bag of chips, like family-sized Doritos, something like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out, though. You guys can pitch in and let us know. Let's get a little business out of the way. Shop 7 Saturdays, 7saturdays.shop. They are our sponsor for the show moving forward. Use code CPPod when you check out to save 20%. Get all your graphic tees for entertainment, movies, television, whatever you want. Batman, Superman, all the DC heroes, Beetlejuice, American Horror Story, all that kind of good stuff. Check out 7saturdays.com. That's 7, the number 7, Saturdays, or not .com, .shop, excuse me, .shop. Use code CPPod at checkout, save 20%. Get you some t-shirts, hoodies, long sleeves, tank tops. About to be summertime. Sun's out, guns out, baby. All right. Are we ready to do some nuggets?
Yes, sir.
I think we should do this. I don't want to eat cold, soggy nuggets.
Yeah,
I guess let's find out a little bit first.
I'll go ahead and do that shit, man. I ain't getting no sauce. I just got some dry ass nuggets. That shit gonna be.
I mean, that's how I'm eating them.
I'm gonna die eating that shit. Real, I'm mad.
That's how I'm eating them. I'm gonna dunk them in my whiskey.
I ordered sauce.
Dunk them in my whiskey.
Bro, I'm eating cold buffalo wings. I don't even like buffalo or cold food. Fuck that bullshit, G. Like,
nigga, it at least got some.
You mean Buffalo the
nigga.
flavor, or you mean Buffalo the city?
My shit ain't got
Buffalo
nothing,
the flavor.
Animal.
He
Dry
said the
and
city.
breaded, nigga. Just dry and breaded.
My man gonna say the city.
McDonald's got me pissed
Nah.
the fuck off.
Man.
Nah, bro, it's cold.
What's everybody
bro.
been up to, though? It's been another week. If you don't fuck with the Comfortably Poor Podcast, we've been on Clubhouse a lot. So get your ass on Clubhouse if
I'll
you're
be
not
back,
there
y'all,
already.
man. I'm so pissed off. man.
Yeah.
He's so mad.
Check it. Yo, I know you mad about
He's
sauce,
so
my
mad.
G. I understand. I totally get it.
What's your go-to
But
sauce,
here's the
guys?
deal.
What's your sauce? Barbecue,
Sweet and sour.
honey mustard, sweet and sour, yeah.
Sweet and sour.
Sweet and sour is the only way to go.
Yes, for McDonald's, because every other fast food sauce pretty much sucks unless you're getting like Chick-fil-A sauce. So
I was scrolling through a
Sweet
TikTok
and sour.
today, and a chick gave a recipe for Chick-fil-A sauce. It's basically mayonnaise, barbecue sauce, black pepper, garlic powder.
yeah,
and
my
honey.
brother just got done actually making the mac sauce. He just made the homemade mac sauce recently.
Okay.
So the sauces are easy to make. You can find a lot of copycat shit out there. I don't know. If you guys want to talk on the stream today, just raise your hands while we do the competition. Yeah, turn them up during the competition. Why not?
Okay.
Why the fuck not?
Clubhouse is up. It is all the way up. So feel
Listen,
free to
I
raise your
want to
hand,
shout
come up on
out
the stage.
everybody in Clubhouse for a couple things real quick before we eat these nuggets. I want to give a shout out to everybody who was vibing with us. We reached over 40 people in the clubhouse room on Thursday night. That shit was fucking crazy. So thank you guys so much for showing up to that. And then we also want to keep up a trend of doing happy hour on Fridays where we hang out with you for about 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and just shoot the shit. Yesterday was a dope-ass time with some of the people in the room.
Great
there,
conversation.
So thank you so much. Yeah.
Great conversation.
And we had a sighted person from the voiceover rooms come in and actually like hear us out about blindness and shit. It was dope. It was dope.
I love how you put that out there. Like, we had a sighted person.
Yeah, because of you blind
we had
fucks keep
sighted-
infiltrating our room. That's why. Tired of you blind
hilarious.
assholes.
Yeah. All right, Brando, you got to be our timer. Be our timer. We're about to crush 40 chicken nuggets. 10 minutes is our limit.
Let me know when you're
We'll
ready.
get this out of the way so we can feel like shit the rest of the show.
I got the clock right here.
That's
I
what's
want y'all
gonna
niggas to
happen.
throw up and have shits the whole ride.
I'm just at least
Ready?
popping the top on my box. Are you ready, Dan?
I'm ready. I've been ready, doggy.
He said I was born fucking ready.
Alexa,
Mexicans don't eat this shit. All right, let's get it started. You tell us when, Brando. 40
set
chicken
the timer
nuggets.
for
10
10 minutes. Starting now. Let's go.
All right.
Yeah. If you guys have nuggets,
Comfortably poor, boys. Let's get this shit going. I'm finna eat some wings,
Oh my
too.
God, this is dry.
This is the
Oh my God, Ryan's eating nuggets.
Nugget challenge.
Ryan's doing the nugget challenge.
In constant context, got nuggets. I love it. I love when the audience participates.
Are you guys doing the spicy ones or the regular?
Spicy.
I don't think
Spicy.
No, it does kind of matter. It depends on No, I know it doesn't matter. I'm just asking a question. So, like, is it spicy or the regular?
We got spicy.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Why did they have to give me the driest nuggets ever?
Wait, Ryan,
I've never had them.
did you get the spicy ones or the regular?
The spicy one, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. Huh. That's crazy. I haven't tried them yet.
So we got 10 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, to eat 40 spicy chicken McNuggets. Not the regular, the spicy kind. 40 spicy chicken
With
McNuggets.
sauce.
With sauce. So is it?
No, I didn't use sauce. I'm dry as a motherfucker.
Oh, you didn't
He's
use
going
sauce.
dry. Adam's going dry.
I don't have sauce either.
He doesn't have sauce. So we got two people
So
going
that's
dry.
why y'all are feeling it all dry because y'all ain't using the sauce. The heck?
Now that could be a bad move, or that could be
8
good
minutes and
move.
28
Sauce can
seconds
make a
left,
difference.
baby. 8 minutes and 28 seconds left.
Brando, are you doing it?
He is keeping time.
I'm drinking cappuccino and eating some chicken wings with bones in them.
It's 10 down.
Nice.
I'm chewing number 10.
He's chewing number 10, ladies and gentlemen. Adam is on number 10.
Okay.
That is inches. He's chewing inches on the 10th dick.
That shit is stuck in my chest, though. Ooh.
Very nice.
So what nugget would you say you're on, Dan?
I'm on number 9.
Oh,
He's on
damn.
number 9. Adam, are you still on number 10, or have you passed number 10?
11 is in my mouth right now.
11 is in his mouth.
Start doing double now. Come on.
It's well then.
Who is past 11? Anybody past 11, or is Adam in the lead?
I just put 13 in.
He said 13.
I'm on 12.
13.
Oh wow.
What do you want,
Okay,
Dan?
so we got 13. We got Ryan. We got Ryan on 12,
Yes.
and Dan.
We're on
Probably
12.
11. Oh,
He's
he's
on
on
12
12.
as well.
Oh, nice.
So Adam is about 38 nuggets away from reaching his goal.
Don't say it like that.
Yo,
No, I'm not.
what the heck?
Now,
You say it like that, I feel like I got forever.
well, now these are nuggets. These are small. You can do it.
This is a jaw workout.
Yeah. Yeah.
I could really go for some orange iced tea.
6 minutes and 29 seconds, baby. 6 minutes, 29 seconds.
Let's go.
That's a lot of time.
6
Come on,
minutes,
y'all.
29 seconds.
That's a lot
and
of time.
Man, food is so much harder to fucking consume when you're just shoving it in your goddamn face.
Right?
I can say I haven't had Taco Bell since our challenge. That really upsets me.
No, I have. Fuck that. I don't let food ruin me. I ruin food. Oh my god.
It's hard to chase these with liquor.
I'll wake up with high cholesterol.
I already got it.
It's all right.
Shout out,
Sorry, I'm a fat fuck.
Hard to chase those down with liquor, especially if it's
I'm American.
Facts.
liquor, not just beer, but liquor.
Beer is tough.
Oh, fuck.
Actually, with liquor, it'll probably go up.
5 minutes, 29 seconds, guys.
It'll be uncomfortable.
I don't know.
It will go down.
19 is in my mouth. I got 20 in my hand.
So he's got
No,
19
you gotta-
in his
you gotta-
mouth,
This
20 in his
nigga
hand.
Two on each hand. Come on now.
He's
right on
ready for the
schedule.
challenge. He is forging forward like nothing else.
Wow, I guess wrong this week.
18.
I'm the fattest 170 pounder you're ever gonna meet.
Oh my gosh.
I'm 170 pounds, but eat like a 400 pounder.
I'm so behind.
Dan, what number are
This
you
is
on?
so hard. I just finished 17. I'm behind.
You also did eat.
Okay. So
17.
I haven't
he's
eaten
about 3 or
since this
4
morning.
behind.
Let's.
Oh, see, that's
I
smart.
guess.
I ate light. I had a salad for lunch.
I'm halfway.
Did you see the way you said it? I had a salad for lunch.
Here it is. That salad is not slowing him down, ladies and gentlemen. Look at him go.
Go, go, go.
What do you want?
I'm with Adam on this one.
22.
He seems dedicated.
He's a fat piece of shit. Of course he's dedicated.
Look,
It's hard though, man. I got 22.
No,
I'm
I
slowing
believe
down.
it's
well,
hard,
but
yeah.
they're not far behind.
No.
I'm
Ryan,
22.
how are you? 22?
Ryan's got 22, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow. Brando time?
I got two MGs and I'm working on the third one right now.
3 minutes, 29 seconds, guys. 3 minutes, 29 seconds.
29 seconds.
Come on.
It's not gonna happen. This is not gonna happen. I'm gonna have a delicious chicken wrap tomorrow, though.
You are less than about. You got it,
Don't-
man. And you are so close. It's not even.
I just hit 20. I just hit fucking 20.
I'm at 24.
Just
Yeah.
24.
I'm on 24.
Yo, he's gonna get to 30, I bet.
I'm on 24
At
also.
least 30.
I say he gets to 33.
No one can ever say I'm a fat
No,
piece of
it's
shit
a
ever
knot.
again.
It's a knot in my chest. It's a. So I'm gonna call 911.
Okay.
Just
okay.
burp. Just keep
Once you
burping.
burp, you are pretty close to the end. I'd say he's got about a minute worth of eating.
Yo.
left.
There's a wall. Your body can only take about 25 nuggets.
Brando time.
I'm on 26.
He's on 26.
Oh, thanks.
No, see, this is
Alexa, I'm sorry. 2 minutes and 18 seconds, guys. 2 minutes and 18 seconds.
2 minutes, 18
Man, come
seconds.
on.
He's got 26 down. He's working on his 27th, I think. Is that right, Frank?
I bet you he's
Yes,
slowing
sir.
down a little bit, Adam.
He's
Are you?
working on his 27th, ladies and
No,
gentlemen.
I'm on pace. I'm on 26. 26 is in my
He's on
mouth,
26.
27 in my hand.
Yeah.
So just by an inch, first place. are
I'm telling you, I
two
think you can make
hands, but it's
30.
just by an inch. It
Not
could
an
go
inch.
anywhere at any time. It's literally.
I'm sweating. I'm
Dan, are
literally
you okay?
sweating.
You're kind of quiet over there. I'm worried.
I'm sweating. I'm sweating.
I'm dying inside.
My pores are crying right now. My pores are
It
crying.
sounds like he's fighting for his life over there.
Ryan's quiet too.
Ryan,
1 minute 25 seconds. 1 minute 25 seconds.
Oh, thank you.
1 minute 25 seconds.
Ryan, how many are you at?
And we are about 13 nuggets
29.
away from the finish line.
Oh my gosh. What? How did Ryan get to 29 already?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
A member a member who's not part of the staff is gonna beat the staff.
Is gonna beat the staff.
Wait, Adam, what number you at?
Is gonna beat the staff.
Hungry.
I just finished 28.
Yeah, Ryan's going.
Ryan's gonna beat the stuff.
50 seconds left. 50 seconds
There's
left.
no fucking way. There's no way.
This is incredible.
You gotta remember,
No way.
Ryan can eat a lot.
I'm putting 2 in my mouth right now to try and get to 30.
This is beautiful.
No
this is
way.
wonderful. I love this.
This
I
is
love
impossible.
this.
Hey, label.
Beautiful work.
I do suck at this.
You did all that talk, bro, and you're not eating right, bro. What's up? Don't starve yourself.
You're right. You're calling me out.
Brando, time.
Almost. I got the phone. I got the microphone by the Alexa.
Adam done whooped your ass twice this week, bro.
It's gotta be like.
I know I did just once.
You don't know
You
that.
have less than 10 seconds left on your 10-minute timer.
How about you shut your fucking mouth?
I got 29
Yeah,
and
yeah,
30 in my
but
mouth.
Adam can barely talk.
Time.
Time's up. Time's up. Alexa, stop. Time's up.
All right.
33.
33 for Ryan. Adam.
I hope you guys don't
30.
get cancer.
This motherfucker ate
Frank,
5
sorry,
chicken
Dan.
nuggets in like 2 minute 90 seconds. Minute and 90 seconds? What are you shoving them down your nostrils and shit?
How many did Dan get?
Adam, it's just
I'll
Biden's
tell you right
follow,
now.
bro.
Hold on.
Okay.
I mean, what was?
I can only get to
Came with an empty
25.
stomach.
I have 5 pack in this third pack.
Shouldn't have eaten.
Yeah. Adam
You
was definitely.
That's a
struggling
good thing.
I just have a 10 pack, 10 piece left. 1 box. That's all that's left was 1 box.
30. He finished 30. Ryan, how many did you finish?
Having beer push that down is fucking wild.
Wait, Ryan, how many did you finish? 33.
33.
Ryan finished 33 nuggets.
My man Ryan, 33.
All right, Ryan, you better go run that off.
Yeah. I
I'm
know, I
sorry,
will.
guys.
How's your
But
chest feeling,
Ryan is the contender. Yeah, do you have high blood pressure right now? Are you going to keel over from some sort of
Hold on.
shock?
He's checking his.
Yeah.
Levels must be up.
Yeah, good idea. Touch your neck.
Please tell me you have water beside you at least. Damn.
Yeah, there's fucking milk.
He's got LASIK pills.
Yo,
That's
that's difficult. I thought this was actually
hard.
going to be a little easier than the tacos. Because the tacos had the crunchy shell. Like, the tacos fucked up my throat trying to swallow
Yeah.
the shells.
Ooh, how did that go?
I thought I was going to be able to swallow these a lot easier. But that crispy coating was not easy.
I can't believe.
I think.
Yo, my man Ryan
Adam
came
won the
through, bro.
Adam.
Ryan
Yeah.
fucking just
Adam 2-0.
Yo, Ryan ran through the.
Fuck you, Ryan. Fuck you, you fucking fat piece of
11
shit.
times 3, baby. 11 times
Fuck,
3.
You're a useless fat fuck. Don't call Jenny Craig. You need fucking help.
You're so fat you walked in Big Tannings and stepped on Jenny Craig. Well, I never.
Ooh-wee.
That is crazy.
That was aggressive.
Damn.
How many nuggets did you? How many? 10 minutes.
Well, one guy got to 25, another guy got to 30, and the last guy got to 33.
Half a large fry before we started the show.
Why you gotta do chicken nuggets, man? Goddamn food allergy bullshit.
Oh
I'd have
my
taken that
gosh,
challenge.
Ari.
Oh,
Who's
fuck
allergic
off.
to chicken nuggets? What kind of pussy are you?
Oh, yeah, no, this is gonna be good. No, this is gonna be good.
Who's
Everyone
allergic
be
to chicken
quiet.
nuggets?
No, hold on. I'm gonna Adam, this is gonna be
I
good.
would
This is
love
gonna
to
be a
hear
segment.
what-
No, Dan, hold on. Listen, we need to make way. Ari, I need you and Adam to have a conversation about who exactly is allergic to chicken.
You know what the
Virginia
crazy thing
is? I
don't
can't
even
have
feel
it in the
full.
fucking house.
Wait,
Ryan, stop. Ryan, stop.
Wait, what?
He asked Ari a question, not Ryan a question.
Adam and Ari talk.
Okay.
My wife is allergic to chicken, and I can't have it in the fucking house.
How is she allergic to chicken?
She's allergic to chicken and poultry. She can't handle chicken, and if you so much as cook a fucking egg or any kind of chicken, it's not the smell. People get it confused with the smell, but it's the juices being aerosolized as the chicken or the egg is cooking. So literally, we were standing at like
what is happening right now?
It was an El Pollo Loco, and
It's always a fat bitch.
Yo, calm down.
I never hear a skinny bitch. fucking
Yo,
complain about-
relax. Jesus Christ.
Oh, sorry.
My God.
Let the man speak.
What just happened? Oh my God. What the fuck?
All right. Moving on. Shout out to those who can't eat chicken nuggets if you can. Get some crispy, spicy chicken nuggets.
Yo, shout out to all y'all motherfuckers that have a poultry allergy.
It's a damn shame.
Oh my God, what the fuck just
These
happened?
nuggets were good. And actually, 30 nuggets in,
God.
I'm not going to lie, I feel okay. Like, now that I've had time, shit to settle.
Yeah, until your fucking left arm goes numb and you start seizing.
Well, I'll tell you this.
Nah, I'll just put in some extra time on the
25 nuggets,
treadmill
I feel fine. I'm gonna keep drinking down this Dos Equis.
Yes.
And we're gonna keep going on with the night.
He's gonna keep Jameeling it.
Here. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely get my yummy law.
All right, we're gonna turn down Clubhouse to keep the show going. We're gonna turn down Clubhouse and keep the show going. If you got something to say, Dan is monitoring Clubhouse, so you can't talk to him. Let us know. We will turn the channel up, but I'm gonna turn the channel down for now, so we can keep the show moving forward. If you do have something to say, just holler at Dan. He'll hear you, and he will let you come up and talk about some of the shit we're gonna talk about. We'll save some of this stuff that I've got for the after hours. And again, at CPPod 100 across all social media platforms. Let us know what we should be doing next month, and we'll try to make that happen. 10-minute challenge. See what we can make ourselves choke on in 10 minutes. Shout out Ryan. Appreciate you competing with us, getting to 33
and winning.
If you go to our social media at the end of the show, you'll see, too, I posted a picture just so you know that I do have my 40 nuggets, and you will see the boxes of chicken nuggets. So I appreciate you guys fucking with us in that sense. I want to talk about this a little bit. I thought this was an interesting thing. Shout out China. All right, this motherfucker needs to stop taking out the trash right now. It is not time. It is not time for this right now.
Hey, yo, I'm not going to have you judging my man. Hey, yo, listen, I'm not going to have you judging my man right now for doing his household duties. All right, I'm not, you being real judgmental right now.
I can respect that being that he's back home with moms, and mom's got him doing chores during the show.
Listen, I'm gonna talk about. You better stop it. You better stop it. You better stop it.
Mom's came down and said, "God,
shit!
Do these damn
Look
dishes."
At this nigga. Hey, listen, Adam. Look at who's back. It's Jeremy acting extra black right now. This nigga's back like 3 hours later and shit.
No, he was searching for barbecue sauce.
Cause like. So,
he's still mad about his sauce.
He's pissed off about sauce.
For the cab, bro. I specifically asked for the sauce, man. They was tripping. They damn near forgot my drink. I had to remind them about that. They getting paid for this shit, man.
Jeremy, I have a question. Are you from Memphis or Detroit?
Man, shit, either one. Right? They the same right now. They act the same.
Have you? Wait, let's ask the ultimate question. Have you called up the McDonald's the bitch yet?
Man, I was ready to call. Man, shit, I was so mad. I was ready to go up there tomorrow, nigga. I was gonna take a bag of frozen nuggets for him in the box and tell him, hey, I didn't eat this shit, man. Here go y'all shit.
I didn't eat this shit, you man. Here go y'all shit.
He's gonna start throwing little hockey pucks at him.
He said he was gonna go as far as freezing those shits.
No, going in my freezer. going in my freezer, getting frozen nuggets, putting them bitches in the box and telling, hey, yo, Cause I'm gonna eat these bitches. I'm gonna just fucking go finesse them out of another meal for doing this shit to me. See what I'm saying? Shit, I put some frozen nuggets in that bitch. Hey, y'all, I didn't eat this shit.
You gonna go ahead and go back to McDonald's and give them the callous hand?
Fuck you, mean?
Hell yeah. Yeah, man.
I will say,
on the way though,
during that whole challenge, what was difficult about all that
I want to give me
was trying to choke that down with liquor.
Dude,
Why were
chugging
you
it down
See,
with
that,
beer is
can
nuts.
Let me talk about that, bro.
I need
like,
just some water.
Let me give a speech, right? Not a speech.
Yeah.
Let me just say this. I don't care. I hate, I despise, I cannot eat food with alcohol. Like, I've seen a lot of people eat their pizza,
it is tough.
hot dogs, but I can't do it, brother. I can't do it. I refuse to do it. Dude, I point blank refuse to.
Sucks.
No, bro, it sucks.
Beer just
it's horrible.
It's the
worst.
Like it's gonna bloat you a little bit. It's got I have water or soda.
Water
or soda.
I hate soda too. I hate soda, dude. I need water, bro. It needs to slide down and lubricate the throat.
Yeah, I gotta use some right there. It got a little tough trying to chug that down with some whiskey.
Carbonated, nasty shit.
That was difficult. All right, let's keep the show moving though. Appreciate you guys again fucking with us while we shove food in our face. Let us know. China's getting a little freaky, especially with coronavirus. They're about to anal swab the buttholes of foreigners coming into China. And it's a mandate. It is mandatory. They're going 3 knuckles deep on motherfuckers.
Holy shit. If you ever wanted a proctologist in your life,
to check for coronavirus.
Anal swab.
Yeah, anal swab in the booty hole. I feel like this is a job for you, Brando. Like,
I could do it.
Brando would work for 2 days and then
are they paying? If they're paying, then it is what it is.
Yeah. I mean,
I went from Hey, there was a joke about this.
So do you think
farmer,
people are just like pulling their drawers down at like TSA and getting anal swabbed in the airport and shit? Like these motherfuckers.
No,
they don't stop
I don't think people are randomly getting anally swabbed at TSA. No, I don't think that's happening. No, I don't think that's happening. I'm sorry to burst your bubble. I don't think that's happening.
Well, even if they were, in the event that they were, what would you do? Would you not fly?
I mean, I'm not going to China.
Of course you. Of course you're gonna fly. No. But no. What Dan is actually saying, which is actually a very good question, which is let's forget about China. Let's say they were anally swabbing people in general. Yeah, domestically, right? Let's say Trump was still in office. Oh, but just not your butthole.
But you're not letting them spread them cheeks?
Nope.
Dude, hey, but what about $4 million? What about $4 million?
I mean, we could talk. We could sit down and have a conversation about it.
Yeah. All right, cool. I'm just making sure the money option's open. But no, on a serious level, I mean, like, what are you going to do to stop the American government, though? Like, you're not going to do shit. If you need to fly,
nothing would happen.
You're not going to be stopping the government from swabbing your asshole if you need to go somewhere.
No,
you're not.
I agree.
Because you understand that they're going to be
in China.
Exactly, because they're going to be doing it at the end of a gun.
Yeah. He might be doing it with the gun. He might be doing it with the gun. He might be
that's what I'm
that
saying.
Swab up your asshole.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
You might be going up your asshole and out your throat. Yeah. I get it.
Right.
All right. Appreciate you, China.
Man, China's just setting the precedence, though, man.
Yeah,
like it's kind of like how people felt
about
the Texas thing with the mask, the no mask. It's like it takes one for many others to just go ahead and follow suit, right?
I'm trying to look.
No masks in Texas. Shout out to my people in Texas who have to deal with that bullshit too, by the way. That's insane. No masks. Everything's at 100%. capacity. Hey.
Yeah, I thought I had email.
We got to get back to business, man.
This
whoever
damn,
dies,
I wanted
dies.
to play this video, but did you guys see this video also coming out of China?
I'm sorry. I'm high as hell.
Sorry, Adam.
Sorry. Shit is ignorant.
That's some
Damn,
nigga
I thought I
shit. That's some
downloaded it. I
nigga Trump
didn't.
supporter shit.
I don't even know what you said because I missed it.
Adam sounds like a baseball.
Oh, fuck, dude. Jeez, I can't. I'm putting this shit down.
You can't with you niggas tonight, man.
Oh, here we go. I think it is. I need to download it. I didn't download it. My bad. On the China topic, did you? I think this was like a year or two ago that this came out, but it resurfaced again. About China, like everybody earns points. Like you're earning points on like a social point system. Like so, they're gonna put cameras up everywhere, basically, and like. Good deeds earns you shit, earns you credit. Bad things that you do could get you put in jail, could get you like.
Does this go off of credit and like financial status too? Because I heard about this as like an idea that they were playing with, and we all just laughed it off like, y'all talking shit. That's crazy. But now we're actually fucking seeing this shit happen.
Here we go. Let's download real quick. Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah. Because I want to know if this has something to do with the financial status of people, and if they're gonna just start socially dividing people based on how much money you make, what your income is directly. Like, I think this shit goes way deeper than just some social status shit in China.
Mm-hmm.
China? You know they banned Clubhouse out there, right?
No, of course they banned Clubhouse in China. Yeah, no, it's no surprise but it's fun, it's interactive, it teaches you things. You can
There are
fucking
people
be
that are
free on
outside
it.
of China.
There are people that are outside of China who don't speak Mandarin, who you might like and agree with.
Craziness, dude.
Whoa!
That's nuts. How dare you?
Shit.
How dare you even think
My
that's possible
God.
to enjoy?
And here's the thing.
What?
This is me making fun of China, but I love China. I love Chinese culture. I love the Chinese
I love
people.
Chinese food.
There's no, you don't. Not real Chinese food. You don't. And the thing is, like, I really, really admire where these people have come from. But the thing is, that doesn't talk about the government.
Here we go.
You know what I mean? The government's a whole different story.
Everywhere she goes, Ouyang Haoyu is followed. What she buys, how she behaves, is tracked and scored to show how responsible and trustworthy she is. It's called the social credit system, and in one version now being tested, a person's reputation is scored on a scale of 350 to 950. And Haoyu, with a good score
So
of
like a credit score, but a
752,
social
is okay with
credit
it.
score.
In
I
fact,
remember this.
Most
I
people
see
are.
this. Okay.
It's a mechanism like pushes you to become a better citizen.
It's big data meets Big Brother, expanding how the government monitors, understands, and ultimately controls its 1.4 billion citizens. Thanks to advances in artificial intelligence and facial recognition, and a web of more than 200 million surveillance cameras.
Are people bothered by privacy concerns?
We think a lot of camera keep the safety is really good.
See, this is the bullshit. They're injecting
Companies are
a little bit
experimenting
of
with the
their
algorithms
bullshit
to
in
help the government create the new national social credit system. The government also has pilot projects. In one, citizens are required to do hours of unpaid work to get benefits. And scores are docked for things like littering, a messy yard, gossip, even jaywalking. Video of offenders is shown on the local news.
Yeah. So How would that happen? How would you
guys,
let that? What would you do if that happened here?
No, so I want to say something. I studied for a while in China, and while I wasn't subjected to this as a tourist, I got to see a little bit of this and hear a little bit about it. And before I get into it, I'd like to hear where everyone else comes from. So go ahead, everyone. It was weird, but that was...
I mean, my credit score is already fucked up, so I don't need a social credit score, too, because that's not going to be good either. I mean, I litter like a motherfucker, so... I'm eating the chicken nugget, by the way. Just like the tacos. They're, like, right there. I can't help it. Sorry. Yeah, no, I mean, it's not good. It's just, like you said, it's just... Or like they said, it's like Big Brother and Big Data collabing. They're all watching over you. You're being monitored on every little thing that you do. It's what we already talk about here in America with being microchipped, being watched, being followed, being censored, being everything. Like, it's basically what they're doing there. They're watching everything you do. They're censoring everything that you do. They're telling you that you can do this, you can't do that. You can, get points, or you can have more access to this or that if you do this. Like, no, why? I can't go into this store, or I can't go into this building because I have negative points because I jaywalked or something like that. No, fuck out of here. No way.
Dan, you have any feedback here?
I think he left.
Nah, I'm with Adam on that shit. It's shit. I'm not into being controlled and watched like that. I'm setting my ways.
So my real question, two things. With cameras, during the pandemic, how the fuck are they going to know who's who?
Yeah, with the masks, right? That's what you mean, right?
With the masks. Like, how does this work at this point? I can totally see any other time, but, like, we're still wearing masks, and we're going to be wearing masks for a good while. How do you identify who's who if you can't
Are they
see
in China,
features?
Though? Or you're applying that if we did something like that here?
You better wear a mask.
I think China's wide open, though. I think China's back to the beginning.
Back to where
like, I would wear a mask.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that they are, though.
He said, I would wear a mask. They can't see me.
Well, here's the thing. Like, as an American, we might, especially with this sort of information. But see, the Chinese don't think that way. Here's the thing, right? There's a couple of things here. First off, how the Chinese think of people who aren't Chinese. Like, if you're not Chinese, like, there's a lot of fear mongering that goes on. Like their government is no different than our government. Their government gives them disinformation. Our government gives us disinformation. So they think that the United States is a place covered in guns where everyone has one and it's just, crime everywhere. Like, that's what a lot of people, the basic person who doesn't know any better in China, thinks about America, especially if they're buying into what the party tells them, because their party's not telling them anything particularly good about America, even at the best of relations. But if the relations with America are bad, like they are now, they're not going to be telling the people of China that America's anything good, And there's a lot of truth about America that is not good by itself. So, like, that's the first thing. The next thing is this credit system in China, the social credit thing, maybe they're implementing it in a different way, but to a greater or lesser degree, it's always kind of existed. And you know what I mean? Like, in communist China, if you do something that violates what is kind of considered to be the party standing, things can fall on your head in a bad way, right? So if you do something that the party considers to be bad, they will come to your house and you can be investigated. And if you get in trouble, your whole family can pay consequences for this. It doesn't make a difference if your family was involved in it or not. That whole concept, I don't know if you've heard of a person being executed and then their family being charged for the bullet that person was executed with. That's not a concept that bears no truth. Like, that does happen. That has happened, right? maybe it's not that bad now.
So what is the process like, or how egregious is the process that if, let's say, somebody sees this news story in China and they go, okay, I want to leave now. Is China,
you mean like leave the country?
Fuck nah?
To just up and get out of China.
Yeah.
Well, that's actually a good question, Dan, and I'm glad you asked it. Like, so my question back to you would be: do you mean like normal citizen? Do you mean American person who's just studying there, hanging out there, tourism?
Leave as a Chinese citizen, going to another country to get the fuck away from this type of bullshit.
Is this a Chinese citizen with money and means, or is this just your basic person? Factory guy.
This is your basic Chinese motherfucker.
Almost impossible. Almost impossible. Almost impossible. Now, it's going to be more possible depending on what country you want to go to, right? Like if you just want to go to Afghanistan, that's a different question because Afghanistan is just right there. Like no one's really like if you want to go to Afghanistan, no one's going to ask you a bunch of questions about going to Afghanistan. They will ask you a decent enough amount. But they're not going to ask you nearly the same amount as if you were. Oh, you're bound to New York City, are you? Who the fuck do you know in New York City? Who the fuck you? Where do you get that money from to fly to New York City? You know what I mean, right? Like, yeah, like because a lot of people in China, even though China's making a lot of money, like how the fuck are they getting money to go to the U.S.? So it just depends on where they're going. The China like. Big Brother, like even though they're trying to in the way this news thing is depicting it, they're making it sound like China is big brothering up, but I think they're just adding more big brothers. Like their big brothers are just having siblings because the reality is the Chinese government has always been.
Oh, they're trying to minimize it to the citizens 1,000.
Yeah, you know what I mean exactly. Like the Chinese government has always been in the Chinese people's business. This isn't anything new. The new thing might be the social implementation of this
raid places during COVID
with nets and shit.
Just breaking in
and like they were netting people off the street and throwing them in vans. Yeah,
that's just happening in Russia right now with the fucking vaccine. They're like literally running into people's houses. The cops are running into people's houses right now and injecting them with motherfucking with the vaccine. That shit is bananas.
Why don't you just blow dart gun people? Just stand on the streets.
Yeah, at this point.
Yeah.
As they walk by, why the fuck not?
Yeah. Stupid people. I don't know. Not that those countries are stupid, but
it's not a surprise for China, but for me, the thing that's so fucked up is like jaywalking is such a dumb offense.
I remember like when I was growing up and they would tell me like you'll go to jail for jaywalking and shit. And I was like, well, what is jaywalking? It's like not crossing at the intersections and shit or crossing this way and that way. It's like, okay. And like at 7, 8 years old, that shit was like, well, I don't want to get arrested. I don't want to get in trouble. Like that shit worked. But then as I got old and realized this is the most fucking stupid thing ever.
It's the dumbest law ever.
Until my homie got hit with a citation for jaywalking. And I was like, what the fuck? And it was like $80. He had to go down to the courthouse and just showing up because he showed up. He didn't have to pay it. It got dismissed.
The fucking the cars, to time the traffic. That's insane.
$80 just for trying to walk. Just for trying to walk. Yeah.
Just because he didn't want to walk across markers.
Yeah.
Yes, dude. Like, I don't understand. That's the dumbest fucking thing. Like, to me, I don't know why we try. And I get it. Like, they're trying to make money. It's a money thing, dude. They want to collect money as many ways as they can. But to me, it's like if I do something that's dangerous to me, let's say that they were in good faith trying to arrest me because they're trying to protect me because they don't want me to get hit by cars. You know they don't give a shit. But let's say they do for a second, okay? Just to entertain this bullshit.
So they do just for a second.
Yeah, just for a second. If this law was in place because we don't want any of our American citizens to get run over by any vehicles, blah, 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 right? Why do we care that much? You don't care in any other sense. Any other fucking sense. You don't give a fuck. You have McDonald's at every corner fucking killing people, giving people cancer and shit. Sorry. I'm just regretting my moments. Live on air through conversations.
McDonald's giving people cancer and shit as we just crushed fucking McNuggets and shit. God damn it. Oh my God. This fucking asshole.
That's so good.
Yeah. No, but it's true.
But imagine if it was about them caring. It's not. But it's like,
it never is.
Why that? Why that? Out of all fucking things, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't understand why you give a fuck that much. If somebody gets
Little Susie's getting raped in the house four doors down, but you're gonna give me a ticket for crossing at the wrong time.
Come on, bro.
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
If all you say is we're gonna
Sorry
put
if that triggered anybody.
a kid toucher, we're gonna put a kid toucher on a list instead of just putting him away or killing him. You don't give a shit about people.
Mm-mm.
You don't give a fuck.
Not at all. Yeah. You don't. You don't give a fuck. Speaking of not giving a fuck, and on the topic of cars, driving, maybe you've been in a car with somebody that's cut somebody off. Or maybe you were in a car with somebody
this is Jersey.
that was mad that they got cut off.
Got it.
But let's see, what would you do in this situation?
You ever cut me off again like that, you're going to have a serious fucking problem.
Touching my door is assault.
Touching my door is assault.
Okay.
Are you a fucking retard or what? Are you a fucking retard?
He wasn't too happy that he got cut off.
Dude.
He was kind of...
Dude, that video. Bro, she could have shot him. Like, literally. No, she's not wrong.
I mean, I guess, right?
No. Listen to me. No, listen to me. Hold on. This is literally what I do, bro. Hold on.
You're right, because he shook her up.
She's not
shook
wrong.
her the fuck up.
She is not wrong. You don't get to just randomly walk up to someone's car and just randomly put your hand on their door. That technically, whether or not that is reality or not, technically it is assault, right? Because what is assault? Assault is fear of battery. Now, if you put your hand on someone's door while you're being irate and yelling at them and making fun of them, I'd be pretty in fear of my safety, especially if I'm a female. I don't know if she had kids in that car or not, and I don't know if there's any more of that video. But if there is, she's even more right if there are kids. Yeah, she could have fucking let this. Oh, man, dude. No, this is interesting.
She would have been licensed to kill that day.
Yeah. I mean, I guess driving before, like, the intentions aren't always to cut somebody off. Like, that guy's obviously out of his mind a little bit. He's not completely sane.
He's upset. I'm being polite and saying he's upset. But I don't care
from
how
driving before. Like,
female,
there's times where you got to get over, and you don't have a choice. Like, you have to make a move. You have to move fast. All cars are moving in the same direction. You've got 3 lanes, whatever. You're in the middle lane. You got to either go left or you got to go right. But something's happening in the middle lane. You got to move. You got to react.
Yeah, but they ain't on the Autobahn.
Not even just that. I remember.
Right.
I was living in Seattle, my G. And I remember there was the crossing right by my apartment to get to the bus stop to go to work every day was across the street. And it was a busy ass street. It was crazy. And I remember running across that thing, and I'm thinking to myself, like, good thing this is early in the morning. Ain't no cops out here. Because they would totally get my ass for this shit. But, like, the amount that I had to walk to go down to the light, was sometimes so ridiculous. And I would just run across the goddamn thing. Because I was like, fuck this shit. But if I got a ticket for that, if I got a citation, I would have been
Are you talking
so
about
fucking angry.
Jaywalking still?
Yes.
This is what happens when you leave.
Wait,
and don't
was he
pay
talking about
attention to the
jaywalking?
show.
No, is he talking about
Yeah.
jaywalking or is he talking about what we were just talking about?
No, I'm going back to that
Oh, shit.
real quick because
Okay.
I never got to finish my fucking points about that.
All right, right out. I mean, let's see. I'm sympathetic to that because shit happens. I know shit happens. I know life happens and shit gets in the way. So the next time that shit happens, Dan, if I hear anything out of your mouth, I'm busting your ass. All right, I'm busting your ass live on air,
About what?
busting your ass off air about the fact that you're off topic. We were not talking shit about
Way
jaywalking,
off
bro.
topic.
Way off
That's
topic,
fine.
Jack. Well, yeah. So the next time, the next time this shit happen, when I wake up and shit, like
I'm trying to make sure that I'm handling shit back here for you guys to make sure shit is fucking running right. So go ahead and continue.
That's
your
right,
shit.
Adam. He's trying to make sure that your boards are running right
That's
because
right.
you can't run them.
I'm trying to, since you can't fucking hit buttons right.
Yeah, bro. Y'all niggas are hilarious. Y'all niggas are hilarious as hell, bro. I swear to God, bro, both y'all niggas are funny as fuck. Shit. No lie though. No, it's valid though. I mean, jaywalking, dude. Listen, no matter how you cut it, jaywalking is some bullshit. Like you can't pretty it up. It's stupid, but it also exists
Okay,
for
so
a
now-
reason.
so
People
can I
haven't
ask you
done
guys a
really big
question?
kill Jaywalking. Go ahead.
Because I think I can look this up real quick.
Hit me up.
A list of dumb laws.
Bro, there's too many of them.
What
There's
dumb
so
laws
fucking
are
many.
in your city? In your city, in our respective cities. And if you can't narrow it down to cities, let's do it to states. Let's do it to states.
Yeah.
Adam, you're from Oregon.
Yeah.
Brando, you're from Illinois. I'm from New Jersey. I'm gonna look these lists up real quick, and we're gonna look up a list of dumb laws specific to our city. And
Okay.
we're gonna see exactly what our cities are saying it's not okay to do. Our states are saying it's not okay.
Dude, I know in Kentucky you can't walk down the street with like ice cream in your pocket and shit. So
with what?
Why
in your
that's
pocket?
ice cream? Why that ever happened in Kentucky back in the 1700s? I'm not sure, but it's a thing.
And obviously these are situations that happened.
Number
and they
one
had
in
to-
Oregon,
they
it's
felt like
illegal to use canned corn as fishing bait. In Oregon, you can't use canned
Don't
corn
do
as
it.
fishing bait. God damn it.
Don't do it, guys. Do not
Don't
fucking
cheat and
use
use
canned corn as
canned
fishing
corn.
bait. You're going to jail.
Fishing bait.
Jail.
Oh, shout out Hood River, just outside of where I lived. It is illegal to juggle without a permit.
Are you serious?
It is illegal
You
to
have to
juggle
walk down to
without
City
a
Hall
permit.
to juggle.
Yeah, you have to fill out an application.
While
be
you're
able to
there,
juggle.
just get your permits to build a house.
Oh, that's funny.
It is illegal to own a reptile unless you are a school or medical facility in the city of Springfield.
Now, real quick, Adam, isn't Oregon the only other state, and I could be wrong, but isn't it the only other state where you don't pump your own gas?
Right. Yep. They come do it
New
for you.
Jersey is the same way, and it's actually illegal to get out of your car and pump your own gas.
Yeah, it's like that.
Yeah, I knew
Oregon,
that
too.
they had gas pump. I knew New Jersey they had people to pump your gas, but I didn't know it was illegal to get out of the car and do so.
Yes, it's like that in Oregon, and that's not
So
so.
somebody pump that
I
shit
get it.
for
That's more for safety reasons. Like they don't want some crazy fuckers getting out and doing some wild shit with the hoses and lighting shit on fire.
How can you prevent that in any other state where you
can't
pump your own gas?
You're right. You can't. But I get it. I can wrap my head around it. I can't wrap my head around why I can't juggle without a permit. Like, I can't wrap my head around that. I can wrap my head
Number 2,
around
you ready?
why.
Brando's going to love this one.
This is going to be great.
Number 2 for New Jersey, it is illegal to wear a bulletproof vest while committing a murder.
It's illegal to. Did you hear that? Listen to that. Listen to all the intertwined shit in there. It's illegal to wear a bulletproof vest while committing a murder.
While committing murder.
But what about committing murder? Is that legal?
Not as illegal as this.
Not exactly. It's even more illegal if you come suited up, nigga. Don't dress up to the murder.
Right. Don't come prepared. Leave your shit at home.
Oregon also says you cannot eat ice cream on Sundays. You know how much ice cream I ate on Sundays? God damn it.
No ice cream on Sundays.
It is against the law for a man to knit during fishing season. What?
That's deep.
It is illegal to delay or detain a homing pigeon. I don't know what the hell a homing pigeon is and why the fuck you would want a rat with wings in your house.
Yeah, dirty motherfuckers.
It is illegal for a car to pass, holy shit, a horse-drawn carriage. These are dumb laws in New Jersey.
Where, Patterson?
No. Apparently, well, this is a town. This next one is a township in Bernard's Township, which I've never heard of. It is illegal to frown there, so don't frown, or else you're gonna get a ticket. Pickles are outlawed on Sundays in Trenton.
In Illinois, it is illegal for a rooster to crow within 300 feet of a residence any day of the week.
How do you stop that?
It's illegal for a rooster to crow within 300 feet of a residence.
In Illinois,
that is some Illinois shit.
It is illegal to stand on the sidewalk on the 500 block. Or excuse me, it is illegal to stand on the sidewalk of Illinois Avenue in the 500 block of Carbondale. Like, how specific is that? Like, don't stand on this strip of sidewalk. If you do, you're going to get in trouble.
Holy shit.
Do you ever think of like what it was that like caused these laws to be a thing? Like who it was that kicked
some stupid intern in City Hall that wanted to be a smart ass that slipped it in and it got passed and no one really noticed it.
Dude,
that's what it is.
It's ever that. It's never that today, dude. It's always some crazy shit or some stupid shit, crazy or stupid, that makes something become a law. I don't think that's ever changed. It's always someone doing something really dumb that made or really retarded. Pardon the R word. This is 2021. That made something become a law. You know,
you can't say that.
You can't.
Jeremy, you're originally from Tennessee.
Probably the American Legislation of Exchange Counseling. Bullshit.
What he said.
Yeah, that's the smartest you'll ever hear him say anything.
Look at this.
Defend yourself, Jeremy. Don't let people chop and throw you. That's terrible. That's terrible, Jeremy. Jesus. No, I'm just kidding.
Jeremy, you're originally from Tennessee, right?
Oh, yeah.
Tennessee.
All right, let's see what's in Tennessee.
Nah, them things ain't Tennessee.
No, they not. That's true. That's some bullshit. Yeah. Young Buck was lying on records about that shit for years. Yeah, he was. Cashmere. Yeah, that nigga was lying on CDs for years. Nigga.
He must have hit a sweet.
It's illegal to carry a foreign skunk into Tennessee. What makes it foreign? Like Pepe Le Pew and shit? Like you can't bring a skunk.
What makes it domestic?
Guys, I'm telling you, people broke these laws. At some point in the past, somebody did this shit to make this shit illegal. I promise you. Nobody came up with this shit.
It's illegal in Tennessee to sell a hollow log. What?
Are you insane?
Who's selling hollow logs?
What? That's something like Knoxville and shit, nigga.
Yeah, it's in the Smokies, that shit.
Yeah,
That's that smoky shit, nigga. Y'all in the North Carolina border.
It is illegal to lasso a fish in Tennessee.
Wait, huh? What?
It's illegal to lasso a fish in Tennessee.
With a rope? What do you mean, lasso?
Yes,
What do you mean?
Lasso. Yes. Swing it around your head and lasso that motherfucker. Yeah, it's illegal to do that to a fish.
The fuck out of
Bro, I promise you. Everything I said has been validated. That is insane. That is lunacy. Like, I've heard of people, like, pulling catfish out of holes with their hands and shit. Now they're lassoing the motherfuckers.
It is also illegal to post images online without a legitimate purpose. You better have a reason why you posted that selfie.
If you
I
put
think
up
I know where
this
that law
tweet,
came from.
You know what I'm saying?
Guys, I think I know where that law came from. I
Is
saw it
that
on Dr.
subliminal
Phil.
tweet worth it?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm pretty sure I saw that on Dr. Phil, that law came from some girl that got violated at work or some shit.
The baby? Wasn't that who that was?
I don't fucking know.
No, like Murfreesboro, it was illegal to stink, and it was illegal for you to have your music up loud. I was like, what the fuck? Like, you could be riding.
No, I want to give a shout out to Ryan. Ryan says in Pennsylvania, where he's living right now, it's apparently illegal
It's illegal to own a
water
car.
the
You
lawn
have to have
while
a horse
sitting.
and buggy.
Wait, it's illegal to water the lawn while sitting?
Yeah.
Wait. While sitting?
Yeah, Adam just was stomping all
Nigga, do
over
not
it.
be in a
But
fucking.
yes,
Do not be
take that
comfortable.
in.
Don't be. Please don't be comfortable when your ass
Don't
is
sit.
when you water
Don't
a
be.
lawn.
Do not search for comfort if you want to get some work done.
Your ass will get put in the
Turn off the hose
lockup.
before your ass plants down anywhere.
And touch that trigger, bro.
Which is so funny because, like, old TV shows and, like, old movies always had images of, like, the old dude sitting in his lawn chair smoking a cigarette, spraying the hose all over the front yard. Like, you always saw that in all kinds of TV shows and movies and shit. Like, all right.
probably
that
why
looks,
it's
that looks
illegal.
comfortable as shit.
Yeah,
Homeboy's
it
yard
probably
was
looked too
green as
comfortable.
shit, plush.
Yeah, it was.
He's out there in his fucking wife beater and checkered shorts and house
Your dream went
shoes.
from a white picket fence to this scene right here.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Jeremy?
And so they pull shit. A nigga pull the wrong hose out and water the lawn. They gonna get a nigga for indecent exposure.
The wrong hose. That's right. That's right.
He's not wrong.
At least I was standing out. What the fuck you mean?
That's good.
God, that's good.
I always like to talk about this stuff. This guy brings up some great points in this video. This is a TikTok video that I pulled. Being an older dude, maybe some of the older people will appreciate these things, but let's kind of decipher the differences between what, 80s and 90s kids had versus kids today.
Oh, shit.
Oh, God.
All right, this is Put a Finger Down, get these young folks off my page edition. Put a finger down if you ever on the pager. Put a finger down if you remember dialing people's phone numbers without having to use the area code. Put a finger down if you've ever owned a VHS tape. Put a finger down if you remember WIC being delivered to your front door. Put a finger down if you've ever set somebody up during a 3-way call. Put a finger down if you've ever owned Carl Kanai, British Nikes, LA Gear, or Cross Colors. Put a finger down if you remember when Boys in the Hood came out. Put a finger down if you remember pull-out car stereos with a detachable face.
Hold on. Pause. We gotta dissect this, bro. You can't just let this play all the way through. Hold on. You suck at producing a show.
Hey, they mentioned paper
This is opening up in a, I don't know what the fuck, what this player is. It won't, I can't pause it. It's not opening in Winamp.
Did they mention the paper food stamps? The motherfuckers that used to look like
applications and hit play in Winamp. If not, hit open with
It's
H.
not open it. Oh yeah, to open it in Winamp. Yeah.
But
I definitely remember the Monopoly Money food stamps. You had different colors for different increments. Monopoly Money food stamps. That shit was like red for a $20 bill, orange for a $5, one for
literally
blue for one.
Smell like money too, nigga.
Literally everything he said that I wanted to put a finger down for, I said yup, and that was quite a lot. Dude, was he from Detroit?
Yeah.
Was he from
that's
Detroit?
Why I'm saying we have to run through this. We can't just play it all the way through.
I think he's just sad, though.
But
He's
here's
nostalgic.
the deal: the detachable face radio is so fucking real because that's how they were preventing people from stealing radios out of the cars. When that was the big fucking thing, stealing systems and shit, that's what they were trying to fucking prevent. Because that early 2000s time was when they were really breaking into cars badly all over the country.
You are not wrong. Well,
that was like it was like from like 98 pretty much to like 2004.
Yeah, I'd say even 2006 to 2002 even. Like it started around 96. I'm sorry, it started around 96 and ended maybe around 2002 when things got a little bit more high tech. You couldn't just break into cars after a certain point in the 2000s. Like the systems to break into cars got a little bit complicated.
It became so much more
technology is So like, but yeah, you're not wrong, dude. Like I'm gonna give you a vivid, dude. I want to get my cousin on here. If you ever want to hear, because if I ever told you guys a little bit about my history, I grew up in Detroit a little bit. I spent like 3 or 4 years in Detroit, and living in Detroit teaches you a little bit about just again people. And yes, people stole systems. Yes, people stole rims. Yes, people stole hubcaps, and people would do this to the point where you knew the person who was stealing from you. You just had to prove it, or you had to shoot him. Now, whichever one you did was your business. And I remember very vividly both my uncle, actually two of my uncles going outside and shooting at people who had just minutes before stole their shit. And the people that they were shooting at, the people they were shooting in the direction of actually actively yelled back at them. Like, and I have witnesses to this. Like, I have one of my younger cousins was a witness to this shit. Like, we've seen some shit, bro. And like that could be an awesome podcast episode. But man, I'm here to tell you that yes, that did happen, and it was a rampant thing. It's not a secret that it happened. It definitely was a thing to steal. No,
decks
it was just like a serious thing. It wasn't nearly as bad in Chicago as I think it was in Detroit and some other places, I would say.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty standard out here on the West Coast. If you had any sort of Honda, Acura, lowrider, old school, whatever, and you pretty much were noted that you had a system in your car, like it was going to get jacked in one way or another. Like, so the one thing about the detachable faces though is like they had put like a blinking light behind the face, like a blinking red light. And so a lot of car alarm systems back in the day had a red blinking light on the dash. And so if you took the detachable face off and you had the red blinking light, people would just glance quickly into your car and see the red blinking light and think you had an alarm and that it was activated. Like and that kind of helped you make sure your shit didn't get stolen, because there was a certain point too where people like car stereo places, they were selling shit that you could just hook up to your battery. It was just a little box that had a red blinking light. You hook it to your battery, run it, through the dash to the inside your car. And it was just blinking. It just blinked all the time, but it made people think that you had an alarm. Like, and you didn't have shit. You just had a red blinking light on your dashboard. That was it.
and let's be straight the fuck up. People. Can we be honest? I'm so glad you said that too, Adam, because fuck a light. I think those things eventually gone off so much that people just were so desensitized to them. Like car alarms just stopped working. You just thought they were just a mistake.
You just had to be fast enough. Right? That's what it came down to.
You just had to be
fast
really
enough.
slick. Because the car alarms were super, super sensitive. If you remember, even now, you tap a car the right way, and that shit will start going off. So this idea that like it really was preventing shit when most people are actually not gonna look out with a car alarm. I think it's people stopped giving a fuck. People were like hearing that at 3 o'clock in the morning. And they'd be like, fuck that. Like, I'm not going to look. Like, that's probably the owner, and they need to turn their shit off. Or a car that was super loud with a fucking loud muffler drove by and set it off. You know what I'm saying?
That was a bitch. I hated that one. That happened to me a few times. Like, motherfucker. You got to reach out the window. Boop, boop. Like, shit.
Yeah.
Nah, but I remember in the 90s,
Hey, yo,
just
I got
like
a question,
as
though.
a teenager, chromies on the wheels, they would be like just metal.
I was gonna say, that's what you talked about before.
Of the
Adam.
tires.
Yes.
Yeah, and we would steal chromies off people's tires, and some of these stupid people had these alarms. It would be like you'd get up on the car and it'd be like, "Please step away from the car. You have 10 seconds to step away from the car."
Really?
And we'd be like, "Oh, no shit.
I've heard
I
of
can get
that.
these off in 10 seconds."
heard
Like,
of that.
it was like, I got this.
I've
I
heard
got
of
this,
that
dude. Like, you're going to give me a countdown? Okay. Quick, real quick. And you see lowriders, like, there was certain ones, man, they had, like, designs, like, chromies that would be dice. They had 8 balls and shit and skulls. Like, bro, I had jars and jars of chromies that, you know, you had that shit as, like, as treasures. Like, you show your homies these, like, look at this dope-ass 8-ball I got last night. Like, you were proud of the shit you got.
Fuck
Yeah, chromies was a good time. That was...
I'm sure.
All right,
That was
play
a
the
different
video, play the
time,
video.
though.
Let's try to run down some of these.
Very different time.
Because that's incredible.
Let me get it to play in Winamp.
Man, the VHS is, I mean, it's a no-brainer.
It's
The
not gonna
food
open
stamps
the
thing
Winamp.
I didn't know about. I didn't know about
Alright,
food
just put a
stamps.
finger down,
Honestly,
get
like,
these
this
young
is going
folks
to
off my
make me
page
sound more
edition.
privileged. I didn't know about
Put a
food
finger
stamps
down if
until
you ever on the
fucking...
pager. Put a finger down if you remember dialing people's phone numbers without having to use the area code.
Yeah.
Yes, no.
Okay. So
No
yes,
area codes?
Yes, I totally remember not having to use the
definitely
fucking
remember
area
that.
code. And the funny thing is, I actually even owned a pager, but I never owned a pager that actively took pages, and I never really fucked with the paging system. But I did own a pager.
The one thing,
He said
now the
it was
one
never
thing-
activated, though. I just look cool with
It
it.
was never activated. I just looked wrong
He said
with
I
it.
just
Right.
stuck it in my
But the one
pocket.
thing I will say real quick,
It was a dope-ass clock.
It was a beeper.
the pager, what was, I was going to say, what's the difference, what was the difference between a pager
Nothing.
and a beeper?
Nothing.
There's no difference.
It's the same thing.
It's the same shit. It's the
Whatever
same
you
shit.
want to call it, your preference.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just- yeah.
That same shit. It's like a cell
So
or
I think
the
something.
whites call it
the white
Black
executives
people
called it
two ways.
called it a beeper.
It was
A
never
lot of
two-way.
people called it a pager. Hit me on my pager.
Yeah, paging is one thing.
Hit
but
me on the
two-way
two-way.
communication is something else,
Beeper
man.
was if you were hella white, you were an executive, you were fancy. Like, oh, I've got a beep. Someone's beeping me.
I got a beep. Someone's beeping me.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Put a finger down if you've ever owned a VHS tape.
Yep.
VHS.
Yeah,
I mean, we've all
listen,
been there, right?
absolutely.
I
all of
own currently VHS tapes now. Like I've got
Put a
cabinets of
finger
VHS
down if you
tapes in
remember
Illinois.
Wick being delivered
I
to your
had
front.
Home Alone and all that shit.
Wick being delivered to the
Okay,
door.
I didn't get Wick.
I
My
don't
mom
know.
had
I
an
did.
That would have
incredible
been from your
job.
mom. Yeah. Your mom's
I got
Wick.
Wick periodically. Especially when my younger sister was first born. I got Wick, but mainly milk and cereal. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, that was the standard pretty much for a lot of people. Milk, cereal, and cheese was what a lot of people got. I'm not sure.
Dairy shit. The
That gum and cheese, that waxy shit.
Gum and cheese.
That shit came in a big white box.
That shit
Came in a big ass white box. It was a cardboard box. You slide the top off the box, and there's just a big ass waxy brick of orange shit.
I was privileged.
You were.
Holy shit.
Especially
Like,
if you
you
weren't
figure
Figure down
exposed
if
to
you ever
government-
set somebody up during a three-way call.
Government cheese.
Yo, time out. Listen.
Stop.
How
Hold on
many
a minute.
people?
Rewind
how
that
many
a second.
people have I
Government
set up during?
cheese
That shit good as hell on grill.
Put a finger down.
Stop for a second. Government cheese was a joke for me. Like,
I mean, it's a
we used to
joke
just
for everybody.
joke about
It's right. It's a joke for everybody.
But the fact that you guys know exactly what it looked like and how it came packaged.
Because I ate it, but I can still joke about it.
No,
you make a grilled cheese with that shit and it
I'm
didn't
just saying,
melt.
I think Dan is trying to say that for him it was a joke because
Right.
he never actually-
Right. Yeah.
I think that's just what he's trying to.
Yeah,
right
for me, it
alongside
was
the
just
government
a
cheese, I
joke.
used to get government peanut butter too. Came in a big ass white barrel container in black
Government
letters. It just
cheese,
said
government
peanut butter.
government milk, government butter, government margarine, government fish nuggets. Lots of government food. I mean, it wasn't just cheese. I'm familiar with
And you had all
lots
of
of
this.
government food. Yeah, government raisin bran, government
like cream of wheat,
powdered milk. I had a big sack of powdered milk in the cupboard.
Yeah. No, he's right. He's right. Jeremy's right. Government farina. Right, government farina.
Hell yeah, nigga, that shit was good as fuck.
That shit is banging. What did Mama say? That shit will stick to your bones, baby. That shit.
Yeah, what you said? What you said? We have a farina eating contest, goddamn it.
Yeah, nigga, we can do that shit. I can do that shit.
You've
Middle
ever
of February
owned Carl
and shit.
Kanai, British Knights.
It's in the middle of February.
Yo, I want to say something because I heard what he said that you probably didn't quite catch. Set up on a 3-way call. How many people have I set up on? Dude, I am a phone freak. I have called so many fucking people using fake voices and set them up on. You think that high pitched voice is just used during sex? Bullshit.
Can you believe?
I have deceived so many fucking idiots.
Man, I do blind motherfuckers like that at my job, bro. Man.
I think blind people. I'm gonna say. I think. This is kind of prejudicial, but I think blind people do that in general. I think blind people are very good at fucking with phones and fucking with people's ears, and they call people and set people up. Like that's just what we did back in the day, especially in the early 2000s on them party lines and shit. Bro, we would set people up on a daily basis. Yo, shout out to the Chicago
Located
Oh,
in
Raven.
Florida, 321.
Shout out to the Chicago Alibi. Shout out to Talkie.com, motherfucker.
Shout out to Studio 55. You know what I mean?
Yes, all that.
Come on.
Yeah, come on. Shout out to 712 Party Lines, cousin. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, baby.
This is freecostconference.com.
Oh, there goes our phone lines. Our phone lines got upset. You were cheating on them.
Area codes for party lines like Buddha got area codes of hoes.
You said the phone line said you didn't bring hot, sexy bitches on this line.
Fucked up.
So our phone lines are down. Don't try to call us, people.
Sorry, guys.
I'm not trying to put those back up at this time.
If you want to say something, come into Clubhouse. If you don't have an iPhone, well,
or chat.
Or come into Clubhouse, yeah. If you guys need an invite, I've got 7.
Yeah.
I've got
Finger
8
down
right
if you
now. I'm
remember
sitting at
WIC
8.
being delivered to your front door. Put a finger down if you've ever set somebody up during a 3-way call. Put a finger down if you've ever owned Carl Kanai, British Knights, LA Gear, or Cross Colors.
We just talked about this yesterday, right? On the happy hour, we were talking about fashion, talking about what we wore.
No, Adam know about them LA gears.
Hell yeah, LA. I know about British Knights too. I know about cross colors. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I know about all that shit. I didn't own Carl Kanai. Would have been looked weird if I was rocking Carl Kanai. It wasn't for us.
Carl Kanai. I haven't heard that name though for real.
Carl Kanai was dope though. They had dope ass sweaters. I remember going into like Macy's. Well, back then, and that's the other thing. Back before Macy's was Macy's, it was Meyer and Frank on the West Coast. I don't know anybody from the West Coast, but Macy's was just East Coast. On the West Coast, Macy's was known as Meyer and Frank. So Macy's finally made its way out to the West Coast like early 2000s. But before then, it was called Meyer and Frank. Yeah. So we'd go into Meyer and Frank, and you buy the Echo and the Carl Kanai. You buy Tommy, Nautica, Polo, all that shit. But Carl Kanai had dope ass sweaters. They had big sweaters.
Yeah, they did.
Shit.
They real thick,
dope
thick
sweaters. Yeah,
Look,
yeah.
Quick question: anyone who knows about Macy's, This is a question from a Chicago kid. Has anyone ever heard of Marshall Fields?
We have Marshalls. We have Marshalls.
The fuck you mean Marshalls, nigga?
We have Marshalls, yeah, not Marshall Fields. I don't know. I mean, maybe it's the same thing. Marshalls.
How big was
Marshalls was the spot, dude. Marshalls was like you go get clearance shit. Marshall and TJ Maxx.
Everything at Marshalls.
Was Marshalls?
Marshalls and
Marshalls
TJ
like?
Maxx.
Is Marshalls like a low budget department store?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah,
So you just
it was like a
follow something
knockoff
different. Okay,
Macy's,
yeah.
but it had real
All right,
shit.
Yeah, knockoff
And it was
Macy's,
because
but
everything
so
was
we-
slightly flawed. Like the graphic
Yes.
might be a little bit crooked, or
in
there might
Chicago-
be a string.
Street is the best way to describe Marshalls, right?
No. I understand what it is, but the reason I was
the
asking
baby
is because in
version. I
Chicago
know you
we
do.
had.
I'm just saying to the people, it's
Oh,
the
you
baby
should for the
version
audience. I got you.
of Walmart
I got you.
for like clothes, for clothes or
I
accessories.
mean, it was definitely
like
better
that.
than Walmart, but I get what you're saying.
But I mean
Yeah, it
the
was.
prices and like what they were trying to aim for.
Right. Yeah.
That pricing scheme,
Their
definitely.
demographic. Yeah.
Yes.
And what about-
absolutely.
and what-
Turn Up Clubhouse. We got a buddy, Josh,
Oh shit.
making a comment. Who wants to make a comment?
Hey, real quick.
Yeah,
'cause
then I got
actually
another-
at work
and I got
got a
another
piece of
story to
shit little
ask you guys.
headphone here. But Macy's, from what I remember, before all the Macy's came into Los Angeles, Macy's locations was known as the Broadway because my mother used to work there.
Okay.
Oh shit.
So
On
yeah,
the on the wall,
so
yeah.
and to
Facts,
follow
though,
on the heels of
facts,
his comment,
yes.
in Chicago, the reason I was asking you guys about this question is because all of the places called Marshall Fields in Chicago got bought out by Macy's like 3 or 4 years ago. So the reason I was asking,
I mean,
about
it
this
could
for that
be,
reason.
it could be your version of the Broadway and Meyer and Frank. Then I just know we had a department store called Marshalls, and it was legit like shit, but it was like something was flawed with it, something be wrong with it, and it might be $40 at Meyer and Frank or Macy's or wherever, but you get it at Marshalls for like $18. So you'd go there to get your school clothes.
Have you
where
ever
you go
heard
to
of a
get your
store
good
called?
shit.
Have you ever heard of a store called Gold Blacks? Okay, nope. Chicago one.
I didn't know
How
about
about-
Belks till I was in Arkansas. Shit, that was my spot when I was in Arkansas. I used to go there all the time.
My guys, have a good one. God bless.
Yep, take care.
Josh,
Appreciate
thank
you.
you so much for hanging out with us, buddy. We appreciate you stopping in, homie. Yeah, big radio guy, big voiceover guy. We love that. Thank you so much for coming in and showing us some love. For real, we fuck with that.
Josh is?
Yeah, Josh. Yep.
Yeah.
Met him in
Nice,
one of
nice.
these
That's
voiceover rooms
legit.
and shit. So
Hot. Appreciate it.
Put a finger down if you remember when Boys in the Hood came out.
I mean, yeah,
1998, baby. I don't
Saw it in the
remember
theaters.
what
Come
month.
on.
I remember it was 1998. It was around summertime, and I wasn't allowed to watch it. I was not allowed to watch it.
No, I don't think that shit came out in '98.
I'm almost positive. Double check it. If I'm wrong, I'm dying. I'm
gonna look it up right now.
positive. I'm 98% sure, bro. Boys
I
in
thought
the
it was
Hood,
earlier than that.
Yeah, that's what I
might
thought. I
be
was
92.
95.
All right, I'm wrong. I'm sorry.
yeah, maybe.
Boys
That's
in the
probably when
Hood
you saw
premiered
it.
July 12th, 1991.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
Michelle
what I
coming in with the goddamn.
1991. Appreciate
Shut up,
it.
label. Don't talk to me today.
Damn, Michelle, was that necessary?
No, he knows what he
Hey,
did.
Michelle, coming in with that spice. Okay,
Brando,
Michelle.
you weren't even born yet.
Yeah, I know, right? Damn, I must have had
Brandon wasn't
I think you had maybe you were thinking of "Don't
I
Be a
had
Menace."
the wrong movie.
Don't be a menace to South
something.
Central while drinking.
There was one in '98, the summer of '98 that I could not.
Maybe it was "Don't Be a Menace."
Michelle, look up "Don't Be a Menace." What year that? I don't think that came out that year either. I think it came out earlier.
It could be.
You said July 12, 1991, huh? Damn.
Appreciate our fact checkers.
Boys in the
When did Don't Be a Menace premiere?
I love our people. I love our people giving us the number.
Was released January 12, 1996.
96.
So I
was still pissing in diapers.
Yo, dude, I watched that shit on repeat over and over again. That was my shit. You stupid motherfucker. You know how many motherfuckers you just kissed in this party? Sorry.
When did
Best scene is when they're in the kitchen.
That got aggressive.
She gets the cheese off the counter, starts melting that shit all over his body.
What about the scene where he starts swinging at the air wildly and then he starts punching kids out?
Yeah. Now, kids, what do you say when you meet a nice new person? Are you my daddy?
It was a good movie.
Facts.
Michelle, when did Friday come out?
Friday was like 93, 92 or 93. Saw that. I saw Friday in a double feature with Bad Boys. Best double feature I ever saw. Friday and Bad Boys together.
Double features.
For $5. Dude, $5. Like,
I think that Walmart got it.
Yeah, dude, double feature. Friday and Bad Boys. For $5.
Wow.
$5, Buster.
Wowzers.
I think there's only a couple more here.
Put a finger down if you remember pull-out car stereos with a detachable face.
Yeah, we already talked about that.
Put a finger down if you remember some of the happiest times in school was watching that big-ass TV being rolled into your classroom.
Facts.
Yes, facts.
That's when you that's when you
listen,
knew the teacher
you knew it was bullshit. The next day,
that
day was going to be some bullshit. It was time to go to sleep. It was time to put your feet up. It was time to pull out whatever game you had in your backpack. It was all good that day.
TV, oh yes, it was. When you
it
walked
was
into class
all
and you saw
good
that TV
that
in the
day,
front of the
Eddie.
room, you know that day class was gonna be kicked back. You're just gonna talk, sleep.
Hell yeah,
dude!
You wanted to kiss your teacher that day. Your teacher, no matter who she was for the rest of that year.
The other thing for middle school, like 90s middle school kids, was if you were gonna watch a film on the projector and you got to run the projector, you'd get super stoked. Like, yeah, it's my fucking turn to run the projector. You got to feed the film through the projector and shit. Like, you're back there starting and stopping it when the teacher wants to.
Those were the days. He's right.
I'm telling you. Shit.
That was bad. I just put my hand across it.
My young nigga crazy.
Dude, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you.
My man said film. Sometimes you were the kid that sat
You had to
next
get
to
the
it, so
reels.
you could reach over
You had to
and
put the
just,
reels on it and shit. Yeah. Come on.
Because they put it in the
Hey,
middle
does
of the room
anybody
between two
and
desks.
maybe this is just what you
100%,
maybe
yes,
this is
CC
my
knows.
version of what you called the reels, but anybody remember the overhead?
Oh yeah,
The overhead projector?
Yeah, dude.
Course
Yeah. You like when the teacher turned off the
week's
lights for like
detention.
2 hours in the morning.
I got a week's detention because I drew a big old dick on the overhead thing, and the teacher had like a piece of paper over it.
Did.
So
You
she flipped on the projector and then removed her piece of paper, and it just projected the big old dick right up on the screen.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so great.
Because if you put paper over it, it would block it, right? Like if she was gonna have a quiz or something up there. So I just moved it, drew a dick. And then she had her paper up there and removed her paper. And I was like, all right, class, here you go. Flipped it on, removed the paper. There's the dick right on the screen.
What was the reaction of the class? Turn down Clubhouse.
Just laughing.
What was the reaction of the class?
I just laughed. Everybody was laughing, but she knew it was me right away because I was like, I had just gotten done like cleaning the projector or whatever. And yeah, like I was wiping down shit or whatever, earning extra points, whatever I had to do, but she knew it was me right away. Yeah. But it was good times. I mean, you just did shit like that.
Your pants look on your face.
You did shit like that. Detention was fun. I drew like a hippie stoner dude smoking a blunt on a desk in a Sharpie in detention one time. It got me in even more trouble. I actually got suspended for that shit.
Okay,
Just a big old hippie
Continue
stoner dude smoking.
these. Reasons why you got detention or suspended.
Where do I start?
Too many.
Okay.
Oh my God, too fucking many. Cussing in a person's ear and they overheard it. Cussing out a teacher because I finally got exasperated. I had a sore throat. Having a switchblade in class.
Cussing out teachers. Everybody did that shit.
I mean, but I guess the thing is,
for cursing out a teacher.
I remember
punching and pushing a Braille teacher.
I never,
because I knew I couldn't get that much in trouble.
Yeah, see, I think you guys did that. I didn't do a lot of that. I didn't do a lot of that crazy ass shit. That wasn't me. So when I did do it,
like smoking in the dorm type shit, going to school high.
So like when you punch the teacher though, I gotta know about
wake
this.
and bake was normal for me.
You punched the teacher at Braille school?
Yeah.
What? How old
not
were
in Braille
you?
school. I was
you
a
a teenager?
teacher that would have
got short tempers.
You couldn't have been a
It
teenager.
was division teacher. No way. I totally got in trouble. Absolutely. I was probably like first or second grade.
Yeah.
And I remember I was just fucking annoyed that day. And I don't remember exactly what it was, but I do remember her saying something, and I was just throwing a fit about something. And I remember just like punching her in the stomach and then just pushing her back.
Wow.
Nothing
I
happened
never
to
hit
me.
no teachers.
Nothing
I just
happened
cussed
to me
them
though.
out.
Because I knew
That's
that
crazy.
I knew that nothing would.
You was a little
Like,
young
you're
nigga.
being
You was
sent
still rocking
from-
Diego draws.
Yeah, too, man. That's exactly what it is, bro.
Go Diego draws. They whooped them go Diego draws in your motherfucking ass that day.
See, everything was always taken care of at home, and you're nailing it, Jeremy, because everything was fucking taken care of at home. Like if I got in trouble for cursing and hearing, and for reciting hip hop lyrics.
Nigga, I got mine.
You know what I'm saying? In first, second grade, and that was, all they had to do was call my mom, and she was gonna take care of it the way she needed to. I never really. The only time I ever got detention in school was the time that it definitely is me. It's definitely a reason why I would most certainly get detention. But it was because I was with a bunch of other kids roasting this one kid, and he had enough of it. He would laugh it off. He would throw jokes back. I was in 6th grade. He would throw jokes back, but one day he had enough of it, and we all were called. And I'm like, fuck you. Like, you say shit to us too, bitch. Like, fuck you.
That day, he probably came off an ass whooping, bro. Shit, his folks probably whooped his ass. He told him, you better not do nothing at school, because my mom used to whoop my ass. I used to be ready to go to school and whoop the next motherfucker ass because I couldn't whoop my mom.
He said that shit rolled over. It rolled over to school.
That's true.
yeah,
That's true. That might be a good point, yo.
Damn, dude. Nah.
He's not
I
wrong.
smoked a blunt with my
Definitely
mom and hit
roasting
the
a kid.
road.
I mean, we were beating him down, though. I'm not gonna say that we weren't nice. But he was a homie. It was like we thought it was a homie.
I legit 7th grade woke up, lit a blunt with my mom, hit it twice,
Jesus Christ,
and walked to school. Like, school was different for me. Just times were different. I don't know, but I got in a lot of trouble. Like, just stupid shit.
But
like,
see,
there was like we had like the principal, the vice principal, and then there was like a disciplinary principal dude. Like, he was strictly for suspensions, detentions. Like, shout out Mr. Samore. Like, me and him were tight. He was all into sports. I'd go into his office. He's supposed to write me up for some shit. We start chopping it up about baseball, basketball, football. Like, I was trying to go to his office. Like, I'm trying to get there. Like, I don't want to learn about algebra, X and Y and A and B. Like, numbers and letters don't match. Shut the fuck up. I don't care. This shit isn't going to apply in real life.
So much, and I had a prosthetic eye super early in my life, and around first grade, I would pop out my eye because I knew I didn't know how to put it back in to go home.
Working the system early.
Yeah. I was a manipulative fuck.
Hey, me too, bro.
I really was, yo. And I hated school, and I didn't want to fucking be there. And so I was trying everything. I remember trying to put fingers down my throat to try to make myself puke in front of everybody. Like on my desk.
Oh, see, you know what? You know what? Like,
Mom had to
this
take off
fucked me
work
up, but
and then go back to work and shit.
I was diagnosed with diabetes in first grade. And when I finally like wrapped my head around what diabetes was and how it affects you and like understanding like low blood sugar. And like when you have low blood sugar, you get a little shaky, you feel a little bad or whatever.
Yeah.
I had low blood sugar like 4 days a week, dude. I was constantly going to the nurse's office. Yo, my blood sugar's low.
Yes,
I'm out of here.
Like, you get it. I
need to go.
You fucking get it.
Yeah, like my shit's low. Check my sugars, give me one. And they had these chalky ass tablets that raise your blood sugar. And they tasted like oranges. They were so goddamn good. And they were hella chalky, but they were so goddamn good. Like, my blood sugar went high because I was already normal, but I was like, give me these glucose tablets. I need to eat some sugar, goddamn. My shit's low. I was just chomping on these orange tablets like, these motherfuckers are like candy. This shit's good. It's a motherfucker. Go home, my blood sugar's 500. My mom's like, what did you eat for lunch? Just what you packed me. I know you didn't.
They gave me candy in class, Mom. It was the teacher's fault.
He said I was like that with the Flintstone vitamins. He got stomach aches just because he ate too many vitamins.
Yo, the Flintstones.
He couldn't shit for 4 days, but it's just because he's loaded up on too many. He ate too many Barneys. Shit. Them grape ones were good as a motherfucker. Oh my god.
That's real shit, man.
100%.
Yo, shout out to Allison Bell. That was the teacher that I punched. The Braille instructor that I punched. Shout out to her. We ended up going to her baby shower years later.
What?
Oh, man.
You tried punching her in her belly again, huh?
No. That time I didn't. That time I was a good boy.
Was she friends with your mom or something?
No, my aide.
Oh, your aide.
I had the same aide from kindergarten all the way to senior year, man. So he was kind of like a father figure to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
School, man.
I was shout out to CC who said I was a lucky bastard. Yeah, I was very, very lucky.
Yeah.
I hated him.
But see,
I've
made that comment before. The one thing that I do, I guess, appreciate about going blind was the fact that I went blind after education. Like I made it all the way through high school.
Different perspective, bro. It's different perspective, right?
Like,
because now I wish I had my sight as an adult. Like I'm so glad I went through school because I could get away with so much
definitely wish I had it now too, but like
I could get away with so much shit. If Braille books weren't weren't available for the textbooks, well, I'm sorry, teach. You're gonna have to figure something out there. Like I got away with so much shit. And now I wish I had my sight when I'm an adult. And if I ever got my sight, I'm like, fuck, I'm so glad that like I went through school blind because man, I used to fucking take crazy naps in high school under my
he's in algebra
just nah, bro, my aide had an office where he would emboss all my shit. And when he would be out at lunch and I would be in music class, and then I'd just tell my music teacher, like, all right, the rest of the class is free. You guys are good. I would just bounce, set up my backpack as a pillow, and just lay under the desk and fall asleep. He would come like an hour and a half later when I'm supposed to be in class and be like, yo, Dan, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Get up. I'm like, oh, yeah, I have to do that class thing. Oh, yeah.
That's so wild. That's just wild. Like, that's so crazy, man. Like, man. I can't wrap my head around that part of things. Like, I mean, I can. I'm not a fucking retard, but I just, I don't know. Like, learning Braille was such a trip for me. So, like, I mean, I guess when you know it from such a young age, it's just what you know, right? Like, you just, you don't.
Kindergarten,
yeah,
Baba.
it's just,
you don't
it's
think
just what you
anything
know.
of it. Yep. And not only that, you know, in high school, I was already on computers. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
So for me, Braille was kind of being phased out already, and just by my personal preference, I was getting everything done online. The only thing I was only doing in Braille, and my Braille people will know this, is math. Other than that, everything was on computers. I started computers around 7th, 8th grade.
Shout out Nimith, right?
The thing about Dan, right?
Yeah.
Like Dan started computers. Yeah, no, Nimith code is crazy. Nimith code is insane. But here's the thing, right? Dan started computers way before me, as far as like the grade. Like,
I mean, he had to beat his dick to something.
Dog, I did, and knowing,
I didn't have computers like that, dude. Like, I didn't get a computer until I was well into high school. Like, I was doing Braille. Like, I was a Braille master, bro. Like, I could do shit. I could write spaceships in Braille. You know what I mean? I was doing Braille challenges for money. You know, like that was me. I didn't get a Braille computer until ages, bro. I could not. And when I first got a computer, it wasn't a computer. It was a Braille Note Classic. That's what it was. It was a note taker. It was a Braille Note Classic. That was my first piece of technology. It wasn't a laptop. I got a laptop probably a year after the Braille Note Classic, because the Braille Note Classic eventually misfunctioned. The Braille Lite? I never had it. I saw my buddy Nico when I was younger had it. I hated it. I didn't like it.
I started off with the Braille and Speak. That bitch had no Braille display. And then they came along with that Braille Light.
No, I went to straight Braille display note taker. That was that for a few years before I got super fucking bored with it, because I couldn't connect to the internet, and I was already fucking around with the computer at home. So I'm like, fuck this shit. Like, I need a laptop for school. By 8th grade, I had a laptop. Went into fucking freshman high school with that, freshman year of high school with that, and that was the rest. And I went to a big school where they actually had a tech department. So, like, if I ever had an issue, I had a place to go. Like, they ended up giving me a laptop because my laptop crapped out on me. So my whole thing was laptops. Fuck all that shit. And I know mad blind people hate me right now. They're like, you fucking
I don't know nothing about that. I went to my vocational rehab counselor, like 21 years old, 22 years old, bought me a brand new desktop. I was up on AOL 2002 with like JAWS 3.5, and I just started fucking around with it. Okay. And that was I didn't have none of that shit. Well, I mean, obviously I didn't need that shit though, because like I said, I was able to make it through school. Like, I didn't need that kind of shit. Like,
turn Clubhouse up. We got a comment.
Not even, Braille notes and Braille note takers are not for everybody, and they're not the end all. It's really all about laptops.
Yeah, but what about when that laptop ends up failing on you? Then what you got to back you up on that?
Well, it depends on what you have in.
It's got to be a combination of both, in my opinion.
You gotta have a backup. You gotta have that same stylus
I
or something.
it depends on what you're.
I want to briefly intervene and let you guys know that I actually agree with the person who says that. Well, not even as that it's all about laptops, but I would say that it's more about laptops, because having a laptop makes you more centric to the world. Like, having a note taker does not make you centric to the world. Like, that's not how the world converses. We converse via computers normally. So I can definitely see the argument for having a laptop more so than a note taker, but I just didn't have that in the beginning. Like, that wasn't my mode of like use of technology at the beginning. I just didn't have that. So Eventually, I got it.
All right, hold your thoughts, everybody, on that. We're gonna wrap up on the live side of things. We're gonna go to the Clubhouse after hours. So those in Clubhouse, stick around. We'll continue this conversation here. Ping your friends, get everybody to come to Clubhouse. We'll do our Comfortably Poor after hours. We got some other clips and things to talk about that we'll get into that. For those of you that are live, check out hemper.co for all your smoking essentials. Shout out to Hemper for giving us a little bit of a discount code for all of our potheads, our smokers. Get all your smoking essentials. Save 5% when you go to hemper.co. Use code CPPod to save 5%. It basically gives you free shipping. It's a $125 value for only $39.99. All your smoking essentials sent straight to your doorstep. And things like pieces, brand new glass pieces, sprays, wraps, everything that you need basically for all your smoking everyday,
tips,
daily
lighters.
essentials. Yes.
Everything.
How good
And
are
big
the
shout out to
sprays?
Keurig. Y'all know Keurig is one of the leading brands of the coffee game. Coffee's in a pod. Now they've got cocktails in a pod. Go to drink.works/CPPod. Save $50 on your brand new DrinkWorks home bar station. Pop a pod in, push the button. You have a delicious cocktail in less than 10 seconds. So again, go to drink.works/CPPod. Save $50 on your brand new Keurig DrinkWorks home bar station today. Again, delicious cocktails in a pod on your countertop. So big shout out to Hemper. Big shout out to Keurig. Again, check out 7saturdays.shop. CPPod for the promo code. Save 20%. Get all your graphic tees from all your collectible entertainment, movies, television, things like that. Whatever you need. 7saturdays.shop. That's the number 7saturdays.shop. Code CPPod for 20% off your first purchase.
YouTube, Twitter,
at CPPod 100.
Facebook. We love you. Thank you so much for being with us. CPPod 100 all over the place. Find us all over in podcast platforms. Any place you listen to podcasts, Comfortably Poor. Just go ahead and search us. Every Thursday on Clubhouse. If you are a member of Clubhouse, Android users, I'm really sorry that you are not there yet. I know they're coming up with an app for you.
It's coming soon.
But if it is coming soon. But every Thursday, Adam and I are facing each other with a little event we like to call Verse Day. So we pick a genre, we pick a year, a decade, whatever the case may be, an artist eventually it'll be. And we try to see who has the best selection of songs within that. So that's every Thursday. We are trying it out a little bit later this week just to see how it turns out. So it will be at around 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 Pacific, okay? And it typically runs a little over 2 hours. It's always a good time. Adam and I just did 90s R&B this past week, and we are making them available for as playlists. All the selections of songs that we that Adam and I curated, they are available as playlists. The 90s rock playlist is going to be coming this week. So, so
check out Apple and Spotify. Just search Comfortably Poor.
Yep, and I'm gonna make sure to work on the one for YouTube Music. So for those who have YouTube Music and don't have the other platforms, we're gonna make sure that we cater to you on there as well. Does that sound good? That sounds good. Also, happy hours Friday on Clubhouse. Seems like a lot of people are really fucking with the vibes on Clubhouse. So Fridays at 6 p.m. Eastern. We're doing happy hour, and we'll do that for about 30 minutes, 45 minutes, or however long it lasts. That's it. That's it, my friends. Oh, and challenges every month. So the next month's challenge will be something else. So make sure if you guys have any ideas of what to do next, let us know. Let us know.
You hear that big sigh in his voice when he said, let us know. He was struggling. He was struggling.
Yeah, you listen to me intently, bro. You listen to me too intently. You want to suck my dick, bro? You want a second?
Eat a dick.
What the fuck was that?
Bro, you just made made me laugh with chicken nuggets. I was trying to swallow these dry ass chicken nuggets.
Yo, my man just wanted to slob on my helmet. I just wanted to make sure if he wanted to do it on air, we could probably get some money from it. Gay porn makes money. We love you guys. Stay safe. We'll see you next week. Please check out episodes every Tuesdays and Thursdays.